LaurenMaddoxSeries in this thing, honey. You already know what, honey. It is getting serious, okay? I was just on my live on Facebook. Make sure y'all go follow me on Facebook. I love the girls on there, honey. We've been posting on there, honey. We post more over there, honey, than over here, okay? I'm sorry, YouTube. Look, getting a little out of hand over here, okay? At least over there, honey, they sit over there and look and listen, okay? They probably be peeking in and out, honey. But they over there listening, okay? But we're back. I just had a mukbang. A Marco's mukbang. A little Marco's mukbang or whatever. Which I gotta get there because got the free coupon on the back. Free coupon on the back. But yes, honey, we just got back from our Facebook Live. So make sure y'all go check that out, honey. We was over there talking about the things over there. Until they cut off our live over there, honey. They don't like that over there on Facebook. Apparently, they don't like that over there on Facebook. But make sure y'all go over there and follow me, honey. Follow me on all my social medias. All my social medias are on my description box, honey. If you don't have Temu, before we even get this live started, if you don't got Temu, make sure that you go over there on my description box as well, honey. And you get that $100 coupon bundle with 30% off, okay? Because y'all know y'all be looking a mess. Y'all know y'all be looking a mess. Y'all do. Y'all be looking a mess. So you can look a mess, but y'all be spending all that money to look a mess. You still look a mess. Go over there on Temu. Use my code now. Use my little link now. And get you some that's off, honey. They got more than just clothes on there. They got all type of stuff over there, honey. And honey, it's school time now, honey. Get them school supplies. We don't know when y'all get to school, but we already know the kids in school already over here in the South, honey. We don't know when y'all go to school in the North Side, okay? So you probably still got a chance, okay? And some of y'all probably, take y'all's kids to school later, honey. Or the kids that probably got, you got time, okay? They got all the stuff over there, honey. They got the clothes for the kids too over there. So go over there, honey. It's over there, honey, and they got the sales. They got the sales, honey. It don't just be for no one little time, honey. They got the sales, okay? You said, can I see that back? Just want to smile, honey. I'm gonna show my outfit in a minute, you guys. I gotta wash my hands. I've done like a little mukbang over there. I'm gonna tell y'all what I ate in a minute. Hold on. Make sure y'all like the live when y'all come here. Don't be doing the most when y'all come over and talk about, can I see that back? You already know you can see that back on my page. You look a mess, actor. Hold on, you guys. I gotta get my water. All right, y'all. I had some. I went on my live on Facebook Live. Make sure y'all go follow me over there if y'all not, honey. We posting more than usual over there. But I've done a mukbang over there. You can go check that out on my live. But I've already ate. We had Marco's over there, honey. We had Marco's, honey. You can go over there and see what I had. But I was talking about the situation with Tiffany Haddish. The whole Tiffany Haddish, congratulations to them, honey. Congratulations to them. And Jamie Lee, I guess he was the surrogate, for her baby. And I shared it on my page. I said, you know what? This is where it's supposed to be, honey. Make sure I go over there on my Facebook and go see, honey. We be posting over there more than usual. And excuse me, it probably was an unpopular opinion or whatever. I no one said nothing or nothing. Not that I know of. But I don't know, I was looking in the comments and some of them was like, ain't he a little, and my thing is, hello you guys, hello people that's coming in. Make sure that you like the live when you come in. I said, you know what, I don't think nothing, long story short, honey, ain't really no problem to me. I feel like that was the right thing that she should have done. You know what I'm saying? And it might look weird, but if you really just think about it, look how everything is going with the black women. The baby daddy culture and, baby mama, baby daddy culture and stuff like that, which is sad this is even a culture at all. But, no judging over here, but, you see my eyes? Do you see my eyes? Thank you for subscribing. I just feel like black women, especially when they have money. I'm not sure if she got the money or not. I don't know. I don't know her pockets. I just know, she is, a celebrity and stuff like that. And, I haven't heard anything about her money, being affected. Her funds being affected. I don't know. But I just feel like women in, I wouldn't say power, but high, or high profile, I don't know. But like women that got a lot of money, wealthier women, I would say. I feel like they should have stuff like that. If you want to be a baby mom, because some women like that, they don't want no man. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't want no man, seeing their child or, being with their child or stuff like that, when they have money like that. And, just to not cause problems and not have to deal with the whole baby daddy, baby mama stuff. I honestly think that being a surrogate to those type of women, I feel like that's the best thing to do, honey. You ain't got to worry about the baby daddy, honey, or what's going on with him and stuff like that. You ain't got to worry about that. You worrying about your money, your funds, honey. And some of them just want the baby. You know what I'm saying? Some of them just want the baby. Okay? Some of them don't want to get married. So me knowing that, I feel like that's a smart thing. Now, whether he's, gay or not, I feel like that's a really good thing. Because one, you ain't got to go see him. You ain't got to go sleep with the man. You just having a baby. And some of them just want the baby. Just look around. Who really just staying with their baby mama and their baby daddy? I know it's a lot. I know it's some out there now. Don't be coming down my throat. But just look at it. Look what have we been seeing. Even recently, the basketball or football player, whatever, turned rapper, the light skin one, Leangelo, whatever his name is, and he done left Nikki baby for the girl, forgot her name, really beautiful girl. He done got with her and married her for a short period of time, had the little baby, and he dipped. But this is not the first time in history that a man has done that, okay? And which it's a lot of it. It's a lot of their faults. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm not blaming the man, but it's everybody's fault in the with that little situation they got going on. But my thing is, it's not uncommon where you have two people in love per se, or y'all just smashing per se, and then y'all have a baby, and then all of a sudden he gone or she gone. Okay, but more cases he be gone. You know what I'm saying? And then here you go stuck with baby. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't work hard. You didn't did all this, and you didn't did, and just for the baby daddy to be a hot damn mess. Yeah, a hot mess, honey, and leave you with the baby, honey, looking just like him. It don't make it no better, honey, looking just like the damn daddy. Okay? You'll be blessed, honey, if it even look like you. Okay? No shade. But I just feel like that was a smart route. Now, people can judge her all they want to that she gay. But Be for real. That's a smart route, honey. You ain't gotta worry about no baby daddy drama. Now I don't know how they gonna do it, because you know Jamie Lee is a little, he messy. He is messy. He messy. But we love the mess. We love the mess. But I don't know how that's gonna go. But my thing is, she ain't gotta worry about, him knocking on the door talking about something. Let me see the baby. He really trying to see them cheeks. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But we know who the surrogate is. So I guess that's, I think that's probably where it comes in at. Thank y'all for the hearts. Make sure y'all come in here and like. If y'all want to donate, I have my Cash App on there, on my link in there, honey. You can give me a super chat. All of the things, okay? All of the things. But yes, you guys, let me show y'all my outfit, because I haven't showed y'all my outfit. Wait a minute, what are we doing? I haven't been on my live in a minute, so y'all be all right. But yes, y'all, I ate a little bit, so honey, I'm a little bloated. But this is the outfit. This is the outfit, honey. I haven't done any videos, honey. I really just threw this on, honey, because my food was here, so I just really just threw something. Well, my food was about to come. I knew my food was coming, so I just threw on something, honey. I'm not wearing this. I'm not wearing this today, but well, the full day. I like to change it up anyway. So that's what I got. My little off the shoulder pink and white floral dress, honey. Got some little browns in here, honey. It's cute, honey. It's giving pink safari, honey. That's what I'm giving. Pink safari, honey. You love, and I'm loving this, honey. You know, look, I love it. And then I got my pixie. I already done the video, honey. I feel like this is me. If y'all haven't seen my shorts, honey, make sure you go see my shorts. Thank you. But yes, you guys, how y'all been doing, honey? Hopefully y'all having a good Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? Hold on. Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's just turned 1 o'clock. I said, let me get on this live, honey. I ain't been on the live in a minute. Y'all know y'all be looking at my shorts, and stuff like that. But I'm just taking a little break and just do my lives. But I feel like, oh, that's a notification. I just feel like we gotta do better. We just gotta do better. And I don't like to really single people out, but we gotta do it. We have to do it. We actually got to do it, because if we don't, someone else gonna do it. Okay? And I want to be the one to do it. Okay? So we're gonna single people out right now. We're gonna single the black people out right now. We're talking about y'all. And I've been hearing a lot of topics on this, and I know I'll be talking about it a lot. But maybe you wasn't even here on that live. I don't know if you went to go see my lives. And I don't even remember the last time I was live. So we're going to talk about it again. It's just this topic that's been roaming around, and I see people talk about it. The war on black women's weight. So if you're a big back, you're an out of hand back, and you don't like to hear stuff like this, don't come in my comments talking about nothing, because I'm going to ignore you. But thanks for the comment, though. But right now, my subscribers and stuff like that, we already know we got to get ourselves together, honey, because part of self-love is not just putting that on, honey. What you look like under them clothes, too. You know what I'm saying? And I've been working a good minute, with my weight. We still... Is someone calling me? Hold on. Hey, you guys. I'm back. Ugh. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Y'all wondering what's this behind me? It's a I shared it on my Facebook. I shared it on my Facebook. I shared my Facebook, honey. Just look at my Facebook. But anyway, that topic right there, honey. Have y'all ever noticed anyone copying y'all? That's what we're gonna switch to. We're gonna just forget what I said, honey, because I don't even remember what I said. Okay, and don't look, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it too, like y'all. But anyway, have y'all ever noticed someone copying y'all? Yes, I have. But my thing is, now that I've matured a lot, I used to didn't like it. At first I was like, every time I turn around, somebody copying me. You feel like Nicki Minaj a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And me realizing now that, wait a minute, I'm a blueprint. I am a blueprint. And me realizing that I'm a blueprint, I have to be not so comfortable, but me realizing that, oh, I might see somebody with what I'm doing, or, or what I got on or whatever, or trying to have the same mannerisms as me, or hell, even going forth to getting the same skin tone, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's kind of like, woo. I don't want to say comfortable, because you can't be too comfortable with that, okay? Especially if somebody right next to you, can't be too, because destiny swapping is real, honey. And we're going to talk about destiny swapping. And now I think destiny swapping is more like a my generation term. I'm Gen Z, honey, whether y'all believe it or not, honey. I'm just one of the old Gen Zs, okay? I just had some old ass parents, okay? So leave me the hell alone if I sound like I'm goddamn 45 and I'm really 27. Yes, honey. You just gotta get used to that, okay? But me knowing about destiny swapping, because it almost happened to me 2 times. 2 times it almost happened to me, okay? That I'm knowing of, but I'm pretty sure it's probably somebody in the caucus is probably doing it too. But they can't get no coochie out the queen. You know what I'm saying? They can't get the sauce unless they, even the sauce that I'm so-called putting out, they ain't the sauce, baby. You have to pay for the real sauce, okay? But y'all like my content and stuff like that. But me knowing about destiny swapping and stuff like that, for the people that don't know, because I do know that I have like probably kids looking too, and whether no matter how many times I be putting, no, this is not for kids, YouTube just find it real amusing to just put little kids in there. Just sneak the little kids in there, unless the kids just sneak in there on y'all phones. I don't know. But destiny swapping is really real. For y'all that don't know, it's like the old school used to say swagger jack. But this is more sinister. Someone can have like a boring life, or not so easy, and they're probably not attractive. You know what I'm saying? They probably don't have, the sauce or the mojo as you. And people will go far as copying you. They'll copy you to the 9. Okay? You see how my eyes did this? They'll do that. Okay? It'll be so potent to the point where they'll go to, the W doctors. You know what I'm talking about? The witch doctors. They'll go there to get some sauce over there. Yeah, I'm telling on you. Come on in here. I'm telling. You came into my energy, so I'm talking about it for a reason. Hello, you guys coming in. I'm talking about destiny swapping. Destiny swapping is more sinister. I feel like people will get too close to you just to switch out their lives with you. And I know a lot of people really don't have that happening to them, but it's a lot of people that do. Even if you feel like your life is just mediocre. You said, what is the story of the day? We're talking about destiny swapping. We're talking about destiny swapping. I'm not sure if you heard of it or not, but destiny swapping can happen to men and women. But I'm talking about the women standpoint and what happened to me, because we're going to talk about it while I'm on here. And I don't know, I might just do like a separate story time and stuff like that, maybe for my content, I don't know. But destiny swapping can happen to anyone. Even if you feel like your life is just mediocre, you feel like you ain't got nothing going on. Okay? Because that was me. I live in a trailer. Let's be real. I live in a trailer. I don't have any family, no supportive family. I don't have any kids. But I'm a beautiful woman. I know how to put it together. Let's be honest. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And I'm not being cocky or nothing like that, but we being confident. Let's be for real. I'm a self-made person. I have a lot of street smarts. I have a lot of book smarts and stuff like that. I have a lot of personality. And when people see that and they don't have it, you know, they're probably unattractive. They're probably not, you know, unattractive, because it'd be pretty people doing it too now. Okay. You said, yes, you is beautiful queen. Thank you so much. It can happen to anybody. And I've seen plenty of videos on this, which I don't think it's enough videos on this, because when I was going through it, I ain't seen no damn videos, and I ain't know nothing about this. Okay, I'm from the hood. Okay, ain't nobody coming to you talking about no witches and warlocks. Okay, I'm just saying, ain't nobody telling me. I ain't heard nothing about it. Okay, and I grew up in a Christian home, so stuff like tarot and stuff like witch this, witch that, I wasn't hearing it. And if I did hear it, it was because it was like, this is what you need to stay away from. This is of the devil, which I can see some truths in that. I can see some truths in that. And so, me knowing that, and, you know, having that background, having a church background, it kind of hinders you from a lot of stuff. But one thing it didn't hinder me from is God. Because one thing about God, he's always been in my life. Now, whether I done stepped away once upon a time from him, he never left my side. He always kept me protected. Because let everyone else tell you, I was supposed to be gone a long time ago. Okay? A long time ago. And if you're looking at this channel, you already know why. You already know why I was supposed to be gone. But since I already know I'm protected, and me having that background, I already knew that I was supposed to pray. Now, whether I prayed every day at that time or not, which I do now. I'm a prayer warrior now. Okay? I'm prayer warrior now, baby. Me knowing that, and just looking back on my life, like, I really could have just kept that praying, but I don't want to go back to be like, let me, you know, think about that, because I feel like everything happens for a reason. Everything that happened in my life is for a reason. Whether I fell out with a person that showed me something, that showed me, okay, this is what you're not supposed to do, and this is what you're supposed to do. Okay, so everything in my life, I don't regret it. So whenever that time do come where people start making think pieces on me, because I already know I'm that type of person that they gonna do it, honey. They already see it. They already been trying. They already been trying, honey. They just ain't came out with the think pieces yet. But they know they can't get to me. They like, this girl is saying a little too much. And she's saying whatever she want to say. And then she's a black girl saying it. Oh, no, baby. And then you think you all that. And that's where people see and they target. Back to the destiny swapping situation. People see that and they know that that's not them. So, you know what they try to do? If they can't beat you, they try to join you. And this joining is not a joining where you need. I always say, if I fall out with somebody, I'm never going to ever talk to them again. Okay? And I don't care what no one else said to me, and I'll leave people. Okay? And people don't like to, you know, people can't take rejection. Okay? But me, I don't really give a damn. I'm being honest. I'm an Aquarius. We can detach, okay, baby? Like that, okay? 1 minute you thinking we good, we cool. I love you. I'm a fool, okay? Next minute, I don't know you at all. Who? Excuse me. And I'm dead ass, okay? I done left my whole family, which I found out they wasn't even my family. You see what I'm saying? But these are just people that were raising me and stuff like that. I just left them alone. I cut them off. And a lot of people don't want to hear that. But once certain people see that you done been through a lot of stuff and you done conquered it, it can go either way. It can be like, okay, well, this girl thinks she's all that. Let me go over here and just, you know, leave her alone. And some people will see that and be like, well, nah, something else is going on. Let's see what's going on. And if they can't get to you, they know they can't get to you, they'll send somebody else. And that's just been my life. It's still my life. People are still trying to come towards me like, I don't know what's going on, baby. But I want you to know right motherfucking now. Ain't nobody you can bring into my circle, honey. You can use anybody. I don't give no F's about it, okay? I will leave them where they're at, okay? So if you think you can bring anybody towards me, because you've already done it, whoever it is, you know who you are, you know how you get. It does not matter who you bring into my life. I'm going to always be looking at them with the eyes that I got under my wig, okay? With the eyes that I got under my wig. And I will always be looking to see what's going on, honey, because y'all always got to look. Y'all got to look. I'm sorry to break it to you, but y'all have a look. Y'all always bring somebody that's unattractive or, you know, somebody that, you know, don't, you know, no shade, but y'all don't have the confidence that I have. Y'all always 10 steps back. And it's a look that y'all have. And this is the look that destiny swappers have. The ones that I've seen. Now, there is other cases where I've heard that destiny swappers can come in prettier forms. They can come as attractive as myself. They could come. I've already said my age. Just go look at my page, honey, baby. If you don't know how old I am, honey, I don't know, baby, what to tell you, baby. I don't know what to tell you. But they're going to come in prettier forms, okay? But they might not have the, you know, confidence about themselves. They probably don't know what their path is. They probably just got a different life than yours, but they want what you got, okay? And I always say this, it doesn't matter how much you got. I probably don't have as much as the next person do, but that doesn't stop destiny swapping from happening. You see what I'm saying? You can have $0 to your name, baby. I'm speaking for myself. You can have $0, okay? And someone can have $1 million. Just an example, okay? They can have all the money, all the cars, all the houses, all of that. But they want what you have. Now, you may ask, what do I have? Because that was me. I don't have a car. I live in a trailer. I'm black. You know what I'm saying? What is it? that is where you need to have self-love, because people like that prey down on you just because you don't know what you got. Yes, they will. They will. They will prey on you because they will be like, well, she don't even know. She fine. And she don't know that beauty is a gift. People keep saying it's a curse and all that. Baby, it's not a curse if you know how to use it. Okay? You can't let people play with you when you're beautiful. Okay? That's where the curse come in. Y'all be like, oh, beauty is a curse. Oh my God. I just wish my face would just rip off because I'm just so beautiful and everyone's mad. No. You just let everybody play with you. You need to duck if you buck if you got to. Okay? Don't be sitting there looking a hot damn mess. And that was me. I was too nice. I was too, as a God-fearing woman, they teach you in church, gotta be nice to everybody. And that's where I failed. Okay? Being nice to everybody. I was clapping for people. $0. I got $0. I'm clapping for somebody that don't give a damn. You see? I'm doing that. I'm having a good time. I'm doing that. I'm being nice. I'm giving my energy out. Here you go. You can have energy. I'm passing energy out like it's Oprah. Giving out cars, baby. Okay? Giving it out. Okay? But guess what? People prey on that. And destiny swapping comes in hand when you don't know your worth. I didn't know my worth. Yeah, I had the same personality like this. But when I go to sleep at night, then I didn't love myself like that. I'm like, okay, well, what? I don't have no family. I was still kind of hurt. I still had that hate, for my mom. And I had that hate, for my parents and what they did to me, and still holding that on and worrying about other stuff that didn't even matter. And that's where they love to come in at. When you know you don't love yourself like that. They love it. It's funny. I know. It's funny. It's funny. But I got y'all. Last year, it happened to me that I'm aware of now. That it was a attempt destiny swap. It was an attempt to destiny swap. That was the first time I ever really realized what was going on and where it was so vivid to me. Whereas other times someone else probably would hate on me. I've had friends, hello, people that's coming in. I've had friends that, were jealous of me, and stuff like that. Would say weird stuff at the time I was living with my mom at the time. People would say, oh, you live with your mom, and, you're not even that beautiful like that. And whole time they were jealous and they were just mad because nobody was really looking at them, honey. I was the girl that was getting drinks for my friends. Cause I have that magnetism with, the men, the men's, they love pretty girls. And let's be for real. They love pretty girls. And I was that girl to be like, okay, well, all my friends is ugly. I got to take one for the team. Okay? And I didn't know my worth at the time. Because if I did, I wouldn't have no ugly friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying ugly. They was busted. But I had that heart in me where I was hanging with anybody. And that's where I messed up at. Last year, I was getting to myself, to loving myself a little bit, but I still had that nice, in me. Like, I can hang with anybody. Cool vibe. I'm hanging with you. You my age, I'm hanging with you. You see what I'm saying? I was doing it. You say, hey, you beautiful. Hello. I was just hanging with anybody. Last year, it was this girl. We're gonna name her Martha. Even though she wasn't white. But She was around my age. I was 26 at the time, 26. I'm 27 now. Which y'all should know that. But the people that don't, I keep forgetting it's new people. This girl, she was dating this guy next door. Okay? We're going to go a little fast on this story, okay? Attractive man, okay? I've seen the man plenty of times. I just never seen the girl, okay? Never seen the girl ever, okay? He lived with a couple of guys and stuff like that. And I've always seen him, honey. He come to my realization when we moved over there. He was the guy that everybody was going to. I guess he was giving, you know, kids money and stuff like that. You know, military. I think he was like ex-military or something like that. Late 40s or something like that, or early 40s. Nice, attractive man. Okay, but like if you wanted, honey, if I wasn't together, but not really. But he was cute. He was an attractive man. I would see him all the time. Nothing. I ain't really. I would just wave. I really just would wave. Long story, a little bit short, honey. We getting into the story, honey. I meet the girl because we didn't got invited to a neighbor's house, which was, it's a small little community. It was down there where I'm still living at, but it was just the other part. It's like a different part. Like I don't know. It's like a trailer park on top of trailer parks. I don't know. But it's like a different side. And this side, there were more of the more newer trailers and stuff like that they put up, but they put them all together. So y'all already know how that is. Everybody smushed in there together, honey. You can hear somebody hunching if you was quiet enough. You can hear somebody hunching in the next house, and you can hear everybody. People was arguing, honey, cars and all type of stuff. It was a hot damn mess. I'm so glad we not over there no more. But baby, it was just too close. And this girl, I met her at the little gathering, honey. It wasn't that many people there. It was like an older man. He invited us. He see a pretty girl, honey, and my man, honey, who was just like, okay, well, we were kind of new over there. They want to invite us and stuff like that, which is no problem. Cool, you know, which we not doing that no more. But I'm real private now, honey. But we went over there, had a nice little drinks, honey. We over there drinking, honey, having a good time, smoking, honey, having a good little time, having a ball with just a couple of drinks, okay? We just telling our business, and that was a little, and that's something else that I was doing. Telling my goddamn business. Telling my goddamn business. You were telling everybody business. I was telling everybody business. And that's the thing that Destiny Swappers like as well. They love a chatterbox. They love a mouth. They love a mouth. The girl, I believe she either had some military background, because her card said like veteran or something like that, but she could either had like a military background where her folks was probably it, or she was in the military herself, which I think she was in the military herself, but I think she got out of it. I'm not sure. I didn't, and that's another thing. I didn't really get into the tea, and that's why I was telling my tea and telling everybody else tea. Ain't get the tea. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get the tea. But the girl, I met her because she was my age. She was like a fun girl. She was like, I could tell, I'm thinking like she's confident, you know what I'm saying? Because she's, making everybody laugh, and I never really had that. I'm used to everybody laughing. I'm used to telling the damn jokes. Hell, So I'm like, okay, I can take a little back seat, honey. And I was more in my, I'm still in my classy era, but I think I just was a little more nice. Too nice. Not even think. I'm just too nice. I was just too nice. Okay, that's why I don't like the word nice now. I was just too nice. I was too inviting. I was like, well, shoot, she's my age, and at the time, I wasn't really, I was trying to get into my workout and my weight loss journey. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm thinking these people, you know, she wasn't huge, but you know, she was a little fluffy, a little fluffy. She wasn't big like me, you know what I'm saying? She had no butt or nothing, but she had the bazooka. She had the chesses out, okay? The chesses. She had the chesses. All the chesses you can have. She had that. So I'm like, okay, well, she cool. You know, I don't really, you know, hang with girls like that, but you know, I'm pretty sure my man tired of me being in the house. So, you know, I'm like, okay, let me, you know, hang with this girl. She's my age. What can go wrong? Why the hell did I say that? Why the hell did I say that? Why did I say everything go wrong? You already know when you say what can go wrong, everything in their mama go wrong. Okay, baby? It was going wrong. But I didn't see the signs then, okay? But my man was telling me then, he was like, okay, the girl, you know, one thing about my man, he be telling me the tea, and I don't be knowing the tea. I be like, nah, I be trying to brush it off. I be like, nah, they can never do that. But for real, you're just a man. Baby, y'all better listen to your man, honey. Okay? Because sometimes God will send you signs. Okay, and if you ignore them signs, baby, you might as well just take that one to the team, honey, if something bad happened to you. Okay? Okay? Just go ahead and take one for the team, honey, at that point. But he was telling me, like, the girl kind of asking, you know, a little too much of, you know, my tea, you know what I'm saying? And she getting a little too, you know, a little comfortable because she had the same sign as my man. So, you know, I'm like, okay, well, she, you know, a little, you know, and then here, you know. So I'm like, okay, y'all cool, you know. I know you don't take no mess. I just know you don't take no mess. We just know you one of them sides don't take no mess. Hello, you guys that's coming in. I'm telling the story right now. Make sure you come in and like the live as well, honey. We talking about the real stuff. You can go back and watch this live. If you don't know what I'm talking about, honey, it's a you can just press the screen and it's like a red line that comes up. You can just go to the beginning, honey. You can bark like you want it, okay? Bark like you want it. But yeah, he's telling me like she's getting very much comfortable. Getting, you know, they find some similarities, honey. She's getting a little tough. But I ain't think nothing of it because one, I was drinking, you know, and smoking. So of course I'm looking like, okay, what is you talking about right now? What is you talking about? Later that night, they invited us, the girl and her man, you know, the one that stayed next to me, that was staying next to us. At the time, they invited us for a little nightcap too. Like a little, you know, the old folks, you know, it was an older couple that we went to the house. We went to, which I love older people, honey. I don't like younger people. I don't like going, I'm sorry, I just don't like hanging with the young folks. I don't. That's probably why I talk old now, okay? But they was in their 50s and 40s and stuff like that. So we was hanging with them. And they, you know, they was tired, okay? So we had to go, we went with them. The 26 at the time and 40 something, we went with them, and then they had like a little, you know, little nightcap, honey. They rolling the, you know, they doing what they gotta do. They doing what they gotta do. Okay, they was doing what they gotta do, honey, for the nightcap. So I'm talking, you know, I'm getting, you know, this is my first time really having like a long conversation with her man. Okay. We over there having a good time, okay? We having a good time, but I'm talking about even more stuff. Like even one thing about me, when I get to drinking, that's why I like hanging with older people too. When we get to drinking, we start talking about more serious stuff. See, y'all don't know about all that. But the people that, you know, are like that, when I get drunk and stuff like that, we not doing all that, you know, rumping and bumping and stuff like that. I'm sorry, that's not me. We start talking about real stuff. I'm talking about all type of damn stuff, okay? But the girl, she was outside. So I ain't thinking about it. And then to back it up, my man, he was a little tired. He had to go to work the next day, but he wanted me to go with him. He didn't want me to go with them. But I'm like, okay, I'm still ready. You know, I barely even get out. So, you know, I'm ready. You know, it's not like I'm far from the house. We right next door. You know what I'm saying? So if you thought something was going on, you would hear it, honey. Because you can hear everything in these goddamn trailer parks, okay? because they were that close. So I'm talking to the man, having a good conversation, honey. And it wasn't just him. I was talking to another person too. But she was supposed to be, in there as well. But she just I just noticed she was just going in and out. She was going in and out. And me knowing that my man was in there too, he was texting me too. He was texting me too, He was a little upset, but I didn't think nothing about it at the time. Like he would wave at them and be cool, but I ain't never really seen him do like a he'll talk to them, probably have a little chit chat, but not for like no hours and hours and hours. He never really just did all that. So he wondering where the heck I'm at. He drunk himself. He drunk himself, and so he texting me like, okay, you getting a little too, you getting a little beside yourself. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? But me, I haven't took that as a sign like these might not be some people that you need to be around. But I ain't think about it like that. I'm thinking like, okay, these cool people, I'm just talking about some real stuff, and they over there listening. Hey, they invited us over here. So I'm noticing the girl, going back and forth, she smoked her little vape. And I'm thinking she probably on the phone or something. My man texting me like, you said, did you lose weight? Did I? Did I? Damn, am I big? Is you trying to say I'm big? You just answer yourself, honey. You just answer yourself. But he's texting me like, the girl knocked on this door. I'm looking like, okay, why? I'm not thinking nothing about it, because in my mind, I'm thinking he was about to come back. Now that I remember, I'm thinking that he was supposed to come back, okay? I'm thinking that he was supposed to come with us. I forgot about that. I'm thinking he was supposed to come in. That's the only reason why I really came, for real, because I thought my man was coming. I thought he was just going to the house, and I thought he was gonna come back, but I've been sitting there for some hours, and he ain't never came back. So I'm like, okay, that's why he texting me. But that wasn't clicking in my head, because I mean, shoot, I'm getting made drinks when we get there. You see what I'm saying? I'm getting made drinks when we get there. So I'm not thinking about no, stuff like that. And then I'm in my zone talking about the real stuff. I ain't think nothing of it. Or the girl. You see what I'm saying? And then my thing about it, we was talking, I guess, and then it had music too. They was playing music and stuff like that. So shoot, I don't damn know. Shit. So he texted me like, the girl that came to the door, he thought it was me, because he texted me, he trying to get me in the house. So he thinking it's me knocking on the door. It's old girl. Old girl at the damn house. And you know what? We over here looking, because the boy was looking too. He looking like, well, where my woman at? You know what I'm saying? Because she going in and out, what's going on? And then she out there a little longer now, what's going on? So we out there to go see what's going on. She just now coming back. But she looked like she was coming up, like she was coming from somewhere else. Now, I didn't see the girl try to come in. So in my mind, that alcohol kind of play tricks on you, like, is you sleeping with this girl? In my mind, that's what the mind in, honey. I'm like, is you sleeping with the girl? But my thing is, like, it was kind of playing tricks on me, because I'm like, nah, it couldn't have been. It could have been. It can't be. I ain't think nothing of it. The girl came in. She's all like, oh, I just wanted him to come in. I thought he was going to come in. And, I'm like this. I'm like, okay, I'm brushing it off still, because, I'm talking to her man. So, what I'm saying? It's like, I kind of see why you a little puzzled. But she, now that I think about it now, like, she was kind of upset. Like, I'm talking to her man, she don't even know the topics that I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? And that was another sign that I noticed. She didn't really know too much that I knew, because I know a lot, okay? For me to be in my 20s, I know a lot. And it's a lot of stuff that ain't no one taught me but myself, okay? So it's like, she know all this stuff, But she over there with my man. She over there trying to go, you know, trying to see where my man at. But that's what she said. But her face, you know, that face kind of show you something different. Okay? That face, keep it cute in the comments now. Keep it cute in the comments. But she doing a little too much, like worrying about, is my man gonna come in? And you know what, I kind of took it with a grain of salt, because I'm like, okay, well, shoot, I'm talking to her man, okay, maybe she, you know, I don't know. But I ain't think that she was gonna go over there, you know, trying to talk to him. But later on, he was telling me, like, the girl was, you know, trying to act like she was trying to come, she was trying to flirt with him. So I ain't think, but I think he told me that, I don't know if he told me that the next day. I don't know. Did he tell me that the next day? I don't know. I don't remember. But I just brushed it off, honey, because, you know, shoot, I've been drinking, honey. Maybe she just was, I don't know. See, me, I was making excuses for people a little too much, honey, and not taking it for what it was. And that was just a lot of that too, honey. It was a lot of that too. I wasn't taking it for what it was, for what I'm seeing. You see what I'm saying? I gotta tell this story a little faster, honey, because I put this phone on the charger. But I get to hanging with the girl. I get to hanging with the girl because, like I told y'all, I was real, you know, I was a little more heavier than now. You know, I'm still kind of heavy, you know, still kind of heavy. But I was even more, you know, I was just like, okay, look, I gotta lose this weight. And I think I've always been in that mode of I gotta lose that weight though. But then I didn't really know what was making me big. But then now I know what was making me big. I was drinking alcohol and I was smoking, okay? I was just smoking and drinking alcohol, okay? So of course, and then I was trying to work out too, and it just wasn't working out. It just wasn't working out. We was still big. We was still big. But the girl, she lived in my hometown, but she lived in like the north side, like more of the north side, where, you know, where the nice house is at over there, and the little apartment. I think she had like a nice apartment, like a real nice apartment. It was real nice. Like, I didn't even know they even had no stuff like that. I didn't know that was even there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, well, she good. She ain't worried about me, little old me, honey. I ain't got no job. And I was still doing my content, but I think I took a break. I took a break then, honey. So I wasn't posting. I wasn't doing this posting like I'm doing, honey. You see how I'm barking like I wanted with this posting stuff? Baby, it wasn't none of that. Okay, it wasn't none of that. Okay? I was just at the house watching TV, playing and just enjoying my little soft girl life, honey, in the trailer. So, I think she kind of really played on that too. And then at the time, I think we was having problems, like real problems, like relationship problems and stuff like that. So she played on that. She definitely played on that. And so the girl, come to find out, long story short, we getting into the story, honey, because my phone's about to die. The girl liked me. The girl liked me. And I ain't talking about some, oh yeah, I like you, you're a friend. No, baby, she liked me like she trying to get in them drawers that I ain't got. Yeah, she was trying to get in them drawers. So she's showing me her place, and she's talking about some, oh, if you're, she's hyper, telling me like, that's the landowner. That's the owner man over here. But no, she was speaking like, as it was already happening, talking about some, yeah, lesbian. Yes, lesbian. She liked me, honey, and I ain't think nothing. I ain't think that she was, because I'm looking at the girl, and then that was another thing, I keep forgetting that no one really has a gay look, when it comes to a woman, okay? And then I'm thinking, she got a man at the house, over here. So her man lived over here, but she had a place. You see what I'm saying? She had a place over there in my hometown. She had a place over there. And we was over there, we was cool, and she had a gym over there. So we didn't really have to do no Planet Fitness and stuff like that. She already had like a gym over there. They had a gym and stuff like that, all type of stuff, all type of rich shit over there. And I'm thinking like, okay, cool, you know, I gotta be a rich friend. I gotta be a little, you know, we got the money, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm thinking like, okay, cool. But she wasn't attractive. You see how I'm fine? No, baby, she was not fine, honey. And not even because she wasn't supposed, she couldn't be fine. I just feel like she just wasn't, I just think she just was letting herself go. You know what I'm saying? And now that I think about it, she kind of looked like she kind of do look like the type that was gonna be DL. You see what I'm saying? You know how the women be. You know, it's really uncommon, but a lot of women be DL too. Y'all love talking about the men be DL. The men be DL. The women be DL too. Okay, they can be having a woman. I mean, they can have a man. Honey, y'all thinking they the straightest couple ever, honey. Whole time she trying to get in your drawers. She ain't trying to get in your man's drawers. She trying to get in your drawers. Okay? But, I ain't had no drawers. I still don't got no drawers. Still ain't got no drawers. Keep it cute. Keep it cute. But, she was, like, really on my body. Like, she was on my body. Like, on my body. Like, I'm gonna get you this. She was buying me bottles. She was talking about we can work out. When we worked out, she was a little too close to my face. And I ain't really think nothing of it. I ain't think nothing of it. What she said? Since you put it cute. Look, I'm keeping it cute. I'm trying to keep it cute. You keep it cute in the comments. Y'all keep it cute in the comments. I ain't think nothing of it. She real in my face, you know. I'm kind of used. I've been used to it for a long time. I'm used to women, you know, liking me. I used to like women back in the day. Nothing new about it, honey. I don't care if someone came out. Oh, she's really no, baby. I'm gonna tell you right now, honey. I used to be bumping and grinding too with the women. Okay, yeah. But I know it's not for me. Okay, so you're not gonna see me with no Beyonce next to me we're living together. It's just not gonna work for me. I just don't want that type of life. So. I just don't want it, okay? So, if you thought you had tea and piss, you got pissed, okay? So, I'm going to tell you myself, honey, that I used to like the women's too, okay? But, not this type. If it ever had to go back to that, she wouldn't be it. You know what I'm saying? She was a cool girl to hang with, but me liking her it was just never going to happen. And I think she started to see that once I'm brushing her off, you know, I'm talking more, you know, talking more girl, you know, talking more like, okay, you know, I got a man, I'm talking about my man, you know what I'm saying? And that's where she was listening to. She was listening to too much of my business. And I was telling a lot of my business. And I didn't even know her that much. And that's what we need to stop doing too. Stop, you hanging with somebody, stop telling all your business. I know y'all be lonely like me, honey. I'm a homebody. I don't really have that many people, honey. And so when people come to my life, honey, then I was just telling it like it was a storytelling book. Okay? Storytelling with Lauren. Okay? So, me doing all that, honey, she was getting the tea. So she understands like, okay, me and my man is having problems. Let me go ahead and slide through them legs and I can take care of you. She was telling me all like, she has this spot for me. She has like a spot where if my man just happened to kick me out, if the world was against us, you got a place to stay with me. You see what I'm saying? Basically, I got a place to stay with the girl, okay? She was telling me all this stuff. She getting me this and she getting me that, okay? Then I started to see she tried to put in my head that, because in my head, I was already upset with my man, okay? I was already upset, and I already had trust issues, and she was playing on that. She played on it. She was like, well, you know, I heard he messed with all the girls over here in the trailer parks. Shoot, I just saw him yesterday with a girl. And I'm like, what? I'm thinking she got the tea, because I don't be out like that. I don't be out like that. I still don't. Okay, I did all my partying in the 20s. In my early 20s, honey. This is my late 20s, honey. I'm over here acting like I'm 40. Okay? So I be in the house. You know, I'm working on how to, you know, get some more money. How the hell I can get how the hell? You know, I was still at that point, honey, in the beginning of the, you know, social media and stuff like that. You know, really just jumping back into it. Because I've been doing it for a long time. This is not my first page. So, you know, she played on that. She played on my trust issues with my man. And I'm already thinking, you know, we already had some situations going on. So she's playing on that. She's like, oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I just see him at this one place, and them he give them money. I said, y'all know that. Look, that's my weak spot right now, baby. Not to give him no money. You can talk to him all you want to, but not give him no money, honey. Don't give him no money. I was crying. My chest was sick. I was like this, no. And I believe the God. So I start acting reckless with my man. I'm like, well, shit, you messing with everybody. You messing with everybody. Then let me go. You know, so we went to the club. You know, I'm still not like that, honey. Look, I ain't say I was out there bumping and grinding with no other men. I'm just saying we was just more outside, okay? Went outside, little club, honey. You know, minding my own business, have a little time, honey. You know the people be looking. You know how y'all men get. Y'all already know how them men get when they see me in them outfits. Y'all doing it now. You doing it now, okay? So, you know the men, you know, they getting little drinks, you know, a lot of little drinks, you know. They say a little hey, you know. We already had our own little stuff, though. But we just sitting there, chilling, honey. A little girl we seen a little girl, which is rare, honey, that girls actually come towards you and hang with you. But long story short, honey, we came back, you know, had a little time, honey. We went to the next spot, blah blah blah, honey. She talked to the dudes there, blah blah blah. She talked to him, honey. I'm not really talking to that dude. I'm kind of like, well, look, I'm outside, honey. I barely even get outside, okay? So long story short, we get back to the house. My man is furious. He's a ferocious beast. He's a beast. Honey, he's upset. He's like, someone told me that, because he got eyes and ears to the motherfucking streets, okay? He got ears, and that's why you can't play with everybody, okay? Which I'm glad I didn't do nothing that night, honey, because he talking about, so he got ears to the streets. He didn't see people telling him that, oh, she over there twerking on dudes, this, that. Billy Bob that came and sponsored her night and all that. I'm talking about telling all type of piss. Ain't none of that even happened. I wish. Let me stop. I don't wish. I'm glad I didn't. But I'm talking about he had my stuff at the door, ready to kick your girl out. And this was part of my God's plan. You know what she did when we got back to the place? She looking like, that's what happened. She want to break us up. She's trying to break us up. Not break us up. I'm looking like, wait a minute, this is a setup. It all was looking like a setup. But one thing about my guy, honey, he always protect me, honey. I noticed that every situation I be in where it look like it's about to go bad, it never go bad. And this was one of them situations where, shoot, we just had to go ahead and long story short, honey, everything was cleared, honey. My funds was not affected. Just say that. My funds was not affected. I didn't get to get kicked out. Okay? So, I think the girl was mad about that. She looking like, well, damn. The plan did not work for this part, honey. It didn't work. And, you know, I'm still like, you know, I'm telling him about the whole tea where she was telling me, you know, he's seeing all these girls. My man worked 12 hours, okay? And I know, in disclaimer, honey, I already know that the men's make time, honey. They will make time, honey, to do what they got to do, okay? But I still don't have the evidence. Where is the evidence? That's me, okay? Because I would want someone to have the evidence on me. Don't be just telling my man that I'm out here rumping and bumping and you ain't got no videos. Where the videos at? You see what I'm saying? Where your witnesses at? For real. Because I ain't see nobody looking. For real. Like, be for real. But, the sun out. I can go to the pool. But, I gotta charge my phone anyway. You said, what am I sitting on? A chair, honey. A chair. Be for real. I'm not floating in the air. I know it'll be nice to see me floating in the air, but I'm sitting on a chair. It's a chair, honey. You know what I'm sitting on. Not you. I'm not sitting on you. But anyway, long story short, honey, we just gonna have to do this story another time, honey, because my phone is on 5%. And I gotta do some more posting, honey. Make sure y'all go watch my live that I just did on my Facebook. Make sure y'all go look over there, honey, because I'm posting more than usual over there. Okay, so if you waiting on the post gonna be a little slower over here on YouTube. So if you just waiting, honey, you don't want to wait, go over there on my Facebook, honey, my Instagram, my TikTok. Okay, go over there, honey. We posting like hell over there. I thought it was gonna rain today. Oh, I'm going to that pool though. Hello. But let me see. So, oh yeah, this phone going. Anyway, long story short, the girl started dressing like me and everything, honey. Okay, we just gonna get to the ratatouille. Okay, the girl started seeing that her plans was not working. Okay, and we're gonna go a little bit back. Okay, because let's tell the tea why she started doing it and how she got the ammo to do it. Okay, now like I said, the girl was unattractive. Okay, if you looked at the girl and you looked at me, you would have picked me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, the girl, she was not put together. Okay, she was not. Okay, the girl still get men, but baby, 9 times out of 10, honey, he looking at something else that look nice. Okay, actually looking like a girl. Okay, and she saw how her man was, more attentive, and how he looked at me and stuff like that. The girl also had an attitude problem, really bad attitude problem, a really bad jealous problem as well. So a pretty girl could come by, he had baby mamas as well too. But the problem came when he saw me. And y'all, I've been dressing like this for a good minute, ever since probably 2 years ago. So I really just been dressing up to the 9, honey. I probably been fluctuating in my weight, but I made sure I kept it to the 9. Okay, my man ain't gonna come home to no woman that's sitting here in no bonnet. I'm sorry, no shade, bonnets and sweatpants, honey, and shade too. It's some shade to my haters, but he's not gonna come home. He sees men all the time, okay, and studs all the time at his job. He don't need to see another stud at the house, wanna be stud. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And me knowing that men are visual, I want to keep it cute. I want to keep it cute. And I also want to do it for myself because that makes me feel more creative. I feel like when I get dressed up and I feel like, when I actually take good of my looks and stuff like that, I am at my best. Okay, I'm at my best. That's anybody. It should be anybody. Okay, when you look better, you actually feel better. So don't listen to nobody talking about some, oh, you ain't gotta do all that. You gotta love yourself just like that. It's not real. It's not realistic. It's just not realistic. Okay, you're not gonna see Beyonce get on here every concert looking busted and disgusted. You're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see it. Okay, and that's just the reality we have to realize. People like to try to sugarcoat it, and I just feel like when people say that, when they say, oh, you don't need to do all that, I just feel like it's not gonna look good on them anyway. Either way they put on anything, it's gonna look a mess anyway. You see what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it like, well, ma'am, well, if you don't do it, someone else will. I'm just saying. And she realized that. She realized that, okay? She realized that. And she started seeing how I'm dressed up every day. She's seeing like, okay, this is not just no one-time thing. I'm seeing a girl because she met me. I had a houndstooth dress on, okay? And I had my hair all that looking good, honey. Just came back from a date, okay? And she's noticing how she's not really getting that many dates. She's not really getting that treatment that how I'm getting, honey. Even if we in the trailer parks, honey. And even if you got another place over there, you got another, see how I'm saying? I don't have that much stuff as the girl, and she still was, trying to compete because it's a different thing with women. I don't know why y'all be wanting to compete so bad, but I don't want to compete with you. Okay? So I didn't see it as a competition. Because one, that's not even my man. Okay? He cute and all. He cute. Hey, Morris Chestnut, light skin Morris Chestnut. But no. You see? Different type of men. Like, I don't even go no shade, I don't even go for, pretty men. So it was never going to work anyway. You see? But she didn't see it like that. She see it like, okay, this is her first fine man. This is her first fine man, honey. And she gotta do what she gotta damn do. Okay? She not attractive like that, so she gotta do what she gotta damn do. And the next best thing for her to do is copy off my damn style. Let's get into it. Well, we still got a couple of little bars on our little phone, honey. Okay? I don't know why black women hate on each other, okay? But it's a lot of reasons why though. But it stems from a lot of stuff. We're gonna get into it maybe a later date. Let me screenshot that actually. Cause yeah. But cause I don't want to forget. Oh, y'all, I didn't even do that. Wait a minute. Oh God. Okay. She seen that, she got to get herself together. And the best thing she could have did, I don't know if she got a phone or nothing like that, which she got a phone and she got, you got social media, don't you? You can look at someone else. But no. She seen her man and all the other men around. It wasn't just her man. She noticed this was a pattern with me. Every time she was around me, people were saying, oh my God, you look good. Oh my God, you smell good. They falling out. They see me. And this not no cocky shit. This the real life, bitch. Okay? She noticed that she gotta do the paying. Wait a minute, this girl ain't had to pay that. I'm paying. I'm buying bottles. I got the cars. I got the house. They over here telling her she look good. Yes, they was doing it to me. And so she's saying that. She was like, wait a fucking minute. Something got to change. And the best thing she did is try to destiny swap with me. Now, I didn't take it as destiny swapping at first. At first. I seen her roll up one day. We might have to do another part to this. We're going to do another part to this. My phone dying. But, I seen the girl step by step try to be like me. Like, it started with the heels. Like, she had little wedges, honey. I'm talking about change the whole style. She went from boyish clothes to putting on a skirt. She had a top on. And at first I was laughing because I'm like, the girl, she still look a goddamn mess. You still look a mess, okay? And you still look a mess, honey, if you watching, honey. Looking a goddamn mess, okay? Then she had her shades, cause me, I'm a shade girl. So I put them shades on, honey. I just love to put on the shades, okay? It ain't nothing crazy or big thing about it, honey. I just like to put on some shades, okay? So I noticed the girl was putting on the shades. I ain't think nothing of it. I'm like, okay, well, the sun out. Maybe the sun's out. See, make it just saying anything, just doing any fucking thing. I'm noticing the girl is slowly but surely morphing into me. Now, at first, I ain't taking that because I'm like, okay, well, she's just probably trying to get cute for her man, blah, blah, blah. Hey, no, hell fucking no. This girl was mad. You know why she was mad? I'm going to tell you on the next time that I come on here. But make sure that y'all tune in to the next live, honey. I don't know when I'm going to go live to tell this story, honey, but I'll be going live on my Facebook as well. So make sure I go over there. Make sure you go like all my content, you guys. Thanks for the people that's watching. Thanks for the people that like. You can always come back and watch the whole live when you want to, honey. We just be talking about everything on here, honey, and we keep it cute. And I be blunt, okay? I'm sorry. I gotta be blunt. I gotta be blunt because something gotta work out. But yes, you guys, until next time, make sure you put them donuts down too, okay? Y'all see, I've been putting them donuts down. If you don't see the change, just go look at my videos, okay? You will see why putting them damn donuts down is the way to go. And I wasn't just, and this wasn't no skit either. This ain't just no skit, honey. People be doing those skits, honey. Be talking about them they working out, honey. Ain't never worked out. Ooh, Patty. I'm Patty. But yes, I'm gone, you guys. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow me on all my other social medias. Temu, if you ain't got no Temu, make sure that you go over there too and get that $100 coupon bundle with 30% off, honey. And yes, I gotta go. Bye. Bye.